I don't know. I've tried every place now. Does it tell you where to go? Gives you no idea where to go. Okay, let's see if there's anything that can tell me online. There's a full walkthrough on it. Okay, they walked and grabbed each one of them right here. Not the right way. Okay, looks like we gotta go out that little slot again. Out that area. Over here. Oh, this is the tree place. Those look more open. What? That doesn't make any sense. Why does his look open more than mine? Oh, that little hole inside of there. He went through the little hole. I gotta go back in. This is not the way that I'm supposed to be going. In here. Oh, tell me I lost the entrance into there now. It's not up there. How do I get in that giant rock place again? Sometimes I just get so mind-boggled in these games. It's not the game's fault, it's my fault. Because I'm just... $1. There we go. So. Alright. Anyway. You go see that little hole thing? Okay. I was going the wrong way. Okay, we come back up to these rock things. Just where I came in. That was down. Oops. Why is his like different than mine? It's almost like we're in two separate areas. The fuck? Said this way, I guess? I don't know. I think I originally went this way. Well, I'm seeing stuff. Hey, okay. I don't know why it took me that long just to figure out where to go. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that. Sometimes I just get a little iffy on where I'm going. Like I'm having difficulties. But I guess it's a really well made game though. Maybe we get more detail now. Oh, we got here. Hello. What in here? Right, this is really interesting. One up here too. Music is so nice.
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
So I'm getting it. This is a sad story. Let's go down here. Knew it. Beautiful music. This is magnificent. This is truly magnificent, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Another storyline coming up here soon.
I go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Good night, but it can't be the end of the story. No, it's not the end of the story. I'm gonna go up this way. Ugh. Oh, loading. Oh, What? Where the heck am I?
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Whoa. What?
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
Yeah. So we gotta ask. I don't know if I'm going the right direction or not, or so, but I think. I just guess keep heading forward.
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
A lot of painting drawings. Flowers. Fox. Deer. That's nice. This story is really touching. Washing machine? Microwave? You see, this is a lot more of a storytelling kind of game. And I love that about it. Oh, maybe I was supposed to come in from over here. I got my way from the other side. Oh well. Makes sense, I guess. I went the totally opposite direction. Still made to my objective though. Oh. Hello. Wow. It's really amazing. I can only say this game is worth every cent. It's really well made. I'll admit that. I like how the game takes it nice and slow too. You know, it gives a good scenery look to it. Really nice. And 83 already collected. This is soothing though. Oh, loading? Yep. This is really getting soothing. Oh no. I think it's gonna be a dark one.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected
not what I wanted to do.
because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
There's one up there I need to get. Son of a biscuit. Maybe I'll get that later. Yeah, house back there. Oh, it's up here.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Nothing's too strange when you think about it. Sorry, I missed one. That's alright, I think. I think it's necessary to collect them all. Hope not. Music choice is really nice. Wonder who composed it. More of this I have to get. What is commentary mode? I'm guessing that's just... Ah, there we go. Kinda helps a little bit. I mean, it kinda gives me, you know, a sense of where to go. I thought I was gonna like disable everything and then let's make it that.
By now you've probably caught on to some of the themes I love to explore in these stories. And the big one is of this tree, the first tree on Earth. And a lot of people have asked me, what does that mean? Why a tree? And basically it boils down to this delicate balance between nature and its relationship with life and death. And I love these stories where they put like these microscopic relationships, like something of like a father and a son, and juxtapose it next to this epic story of like the creation of the universe and the first tree on Earth, and how they can be equally as important, because in my mind, like, my family is as important as like the creation of the Earth. And it reminds me of like some of the stories I love, like The Road by Cormac McCarthy, or The Tree of Life by Terrence Malick. Basically, I wanted to make sure the player felt that there was a higher power than themselves, and that there was something watching over them as they went through this story.
So that's what commentary mode is. So he's telling kind of what is it all about. So I can see it now. That's what he's aiming for. There's a higher power. All just themselves. Okay, that was a part of the story. That was more just a commentary thing. Which I think is a pretty good detail. That must be the creator of the game. Alright, story
My dad
time.
was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
Oh. I thought you can go up there. Why not? Go down here. And sometimes you don't. People are gonna die. People are gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Everyone's gonna die at some point, and it's just a matter of when. Or this could be tomorrow. I never know. Hope not. So bad house over here. I don't think you can go inside of it though. So just gotta go this way. I like how the different textures on the ground do separate things. Like separate sounds. I like that. Oh, that's a little bad. I can see every item in the game is with the story. And I like that. That's a good little detail, I should say. I'm going the right way. I'll go collect these before we continue the story. Like I said, even though I probably don't need to collect them, I'll still collect them anyway. Alright guys, if you have a 4K computer, try this out. Probably look good on 4K. Commentary thing coming up.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Some things don't end that way. I kind of want to get the full story behind this, because it's really meaningful in a way. Oh.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
This is heartbreaking and touching.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
It's supposed to go that way. Sorry. Wow. Making me tear up a bit. It's meaningful, I can tell you guys that. Sad fox is not good fox. Alright, we're supposed to go inside there? Would make sense. No? Me in here? No. Oh. Safe. Bingo. First tree. There's no jumping, by the way. I can't jump. So. Oh, there we go. Wow. The first tree awakens and gently asks if there's one last message the fox wants to tell Judge. She backs and says, "Be free and be happy."
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Meaningful. 6 months later. What's this? Oh. Playing as a person now? I got no legs! Oh. Hi? Rachel? Creepy photo. I don't even have that photo in the room. I got no reflection. Oh, I can really zoom in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Right? Oh, B. What the?
You're probably thinking, what is going on?
Yeah.
That was definitely my intention for this epilogue part of the first tree. This is my favorite part. This is the part I'm most proud of. And it definitely, it's supposed to evoke this, what is going on? Where am I? I was not expecting this. When I was marketing and blogging about making the game, I never showed anyone this part. I never told anyone. I never shared screenshots. I wanted it to be a complete surprise. And I also wanted it to feel a little creepy because it's totally inspired by those nights where you wake up in the middle of the night and you can just hear the sounds of the wind outside the house and you can't sleep. So you walk around in this twilight stupor. And I would say the whole first part of this game where you play as the fox, its whole purpose is to set up for this conclusion. So yeah, I would encourage you to look around and see how many things you recognize from the earlier part of the game.
I see. So, This is going off the first part. So walk around and recognize how many parts you recognize from the game. Ah. Alright. Open up the doors. Lots of pens. I saw some of those. Microwave. Remember that. This is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Baby's room. Nursery. Are they planning on having a kid? Hmm. Wow. Yeah, I definitely recognize this. Oh, the bunny. Bunny one. Recognized. The bathroom. I wouldn't mind living in a house like this. Rachel, you still asleep? Yep.
I tried hard to foreshadow this epilogue, just because I wanted it to be a surprise, but I didn't want it to feel too out of place that it would be humorous. And so, Joseph, earlier in the game, he would say things like, I felt like I was right behind the fox the whole time. In my mind, the camera perspective acts as a metaphor for who the player is, what they're seeing, if the camera represents Joseph, or just like that video game trope of having the camera follow you. I guess the big question I wanted the player to ask themselves, is this a dream as well? And if so, does that even matter? I tried hard to foreshadow
I played it on accident.
just because I wanted it to be a surprise, but I didn't want it to feel too out of place that it would be humorous. And so, Joseph, earlier in the game, he would say things like, I felt like I was right behind the fox the whole time. In my mind, the camera perspective acts as a metaphor for who the player is, what they're seeing, if the camera represents Joseph, or just like that video game trope of having the camera follow you. I guess the big question I wanted the player to ask themselves, is this a dream as well? And if so, does that even matter?
Yeah, very much true though. I can still jump. Sorry, Rachel, I forgot to close the door. Can you get that for me? My bad, I forgot to close it. It's a nice place. Guy here just out in the middle of nowhere. Firebox. Oh. Do we... What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We go this way. Ow, I hit my foot on my computer. Ah, ha, ha. That was my bad foot. Fire? Is we having fire out here? Ouch, my foot. That actually hurt. Jesus. Well, how am I supposed to get down there if you're not letting me down there? Excuse me? Oh. Hmm?
What the hell?
What? Lexi. I'm back. Lex, come back.
I purposefully fade out the crosshair in the middle of the screen because I wanted it to be a direct callback to the camera following the fox in the first 5 levels of the first tree. I wanted to go for that gut reaction that this was very familiar, yet totally in a different world.
I see. So we follow the fox. Corn dogs.
What is this?
Oh, it's...
Thank you for making it to the end of my game, and I hope you enjoy the personalized message that is featured on the trunk of this tree. It's a message submitted by another player that's retrieved from a database, and it's retrieved at random. And I did this because I wanted people, even if they feel alone through trials of death, that there is a community, an invisible community supporting each other. So thanks for playing.
Let's go see what this says. Written by another player? No matter how bad the road traveled get, you must always keep your head held high and keep moving forward. Very, very good. Wow. Beautiful. Unity. Oh, I know this was made in Unity. I gotta say. Yeah, definitely. Well, amazing. Amazing game. Gotta admit. Just wow. And a whole hour gameplay of this. This is amazing. Oh my god. Damn. Great job, developers. Great job. Well, developer, I should say. Because I think there was only one that worked on this throughout all of it. But great job. Great job. Magnificent. What a game.